everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Maddie and today I'm filming a story time video, and this is a story time of how I believe I was almost kidnapped. I'm gonna be drinking some iced coffee. I went to my favorite coffee stand because I work at a coffee stand now, but there's this other coffee stand in my town that's like my absolute favorite coffee stand. They make the best coffee, and my Americano with caramel and cream is on point every single time that I go there, and I can't even make it as good. And so I'm filming this video with the light of the natural sun, so if it's like changing a little, I'm sorry, but yeah, I think a cloud just went over the sun because I can see a little better now. But yeah, so I'm drinking this coffee, and I went there after I got off work at a coffee stand because it's just too good. So when I was about 14 or 15 years old, I'm almost positive that if I would have done what this guy, gentleman, asked me to do with him, I would have gone home with him and he would have kidnapped me. Maybe you don't believe that, maybe that's not what was gonna happen, but it was just so creepy to me, and this guy, like the way that he acted, he was just creepy. So I'm gonna tell you the story. And I'm also going to tell you that when I was younger, I was scared of everyone. I thought everyone was going to kidnap me, kill me, whatever. I just thought like people were bad and like, I don't know. So I was very like cautious of people and cautious of my surroundings. And so when I was 14 or 15, I was at the mall, and my parents, well, my mom and my brother and my brother's friend and his mom went to the movies, and I didn't want to go to the movies. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to like tell stories sometimes without pausing all the time, but I didn't want to go into the movie. I wanted to go shopping. So my mom and my brother and his friend and his mom went to a movie, and I had like 2.5 hours. I guess that's a really long movie. I don't know. I had like a while to shop, and we had a time that I would meet them outside the movie theater. And in this mall, there was 2 stories of like shopping center, and then the top story was just the movie theater. Like you walked up there, there was doors, a place to buy your thing, and that was it. And whoa, sorry. Oh, also, if you didn't notice, I got a camera for my birthday. I just turned 18 not that long ago, just a couple days. I turned 18 on April 20th, 420, yeah, I know. But, so I hope that this is better quality. This is the first time I'm filming with it. It's literally April 29th, and I haven't had time to film. I haven't filmed a video in so long. I'm actually so excited, and this video is gonna be long because now I'm talking about random things, but I hope you guys enjoyed this better quality. You should comment down below and tell me if you like it, if it looks better, how to help me out. Like, I've never had a camera this nice, and I'm staring right into the viewfinder right now, and if that annoys you too, I'm like so sorry. But so yeah, and also you should subscribe if you're new to my channel because that would be awesome. And if you're returning, thank you. And you guys should leave me a comment down below about something. Here's my dog. He doesn't understand why I'm talking to myself. No, he doesn't. Hank, look. But okay, so I'm gonna get on to the story. Could you please sit? Sit. I'm literally covered in dog hair. He shed so much. So I went shopping and went up to the movie theater to, because I was done shopping and I was meeting them in like 10 minutes. So I was standing up there waiting, and I'll just tell you about the first thing that happened. So 2 guys come up to me, and I was literally 14 or 15 years old. Like, I wasn't very old, and they were at least 18. And they like started talking to me and like asking me if I had a boyfriend and all this weird stuff. And I didn't have a boyfriend at the time. And so then one got my number, and I put him, and this is what he did. So I put my number into his phone, and then like they kept talking to me, so he is talking to me and my phone starts stirring, and I was like, fuck yeah, like this is my moment, like someone's calling me, I'm out of this. And I like go to answer it, he's like, oh, that's just me. And like he had called my phone to make sure I gave him the right number, which I just thought was like the weirdest thing. Like, okay, that's awkward. And then they finally left, and then I'm still standing there. And when I was 14 or 15, like, I didn't look cute, okay? So I don't know why this happened to me. But then this other guy comes up, and he's like 35, 40 years old. He's Indian, and I'm not saying that against Indians. I'm just trying to give him a description for you. And he's like by himself. He looks like a dad. He's dressed like a dad. He talks like a dad. He looks like a dad. Well, I guess he didn't really talk like a dad. He was really creepy, but like his voice was like old man. Not that 40's old, but like, you know what I mean? And he's like, hi, are you married? No. What? Like, do I really look like I'm married, sir? But I didn't say any of that. I was just like, no. I should have just said yes. Maybe that was the indicator. Like, if someone's married, you can't talk to them. I don't know. And so I say no. And he's like, oh, and he probably said a couple other things. This was a long time ago, like 3 or 4 years ago. But then I just remember he's like, do you want to go see a movie with me? And I was like, no. And he's like, please, like, I'll pay for whatever you want. I'll buy you whatever you want. We can go see whatever movie you want. And you can get as much stuff, like, you know how you can buy, like, snacks and stuff at a movie theater as you want. Like, just let's go see a movie together. And I was like, I'm waiting for someone, because I was waiting for my freaking mother. And he's like, it's okay, like, just come and see the movie with me, like, it's fine. And keeps saying this to me over and over, but like, go see a movie with me, go see a movie with me, I'll pay for it, you don't have to pay for anything, just come with me into the movie theater. And I was like, no, I'm waiting for my mom, she's coming out of her movie soon. And he's like, okay, but do you have like a phone number? Can I please call you? Like, can we meet up? And I was like, no, I don't have a phone. And he literally looked down at my phone because it was in my hand. And like, I didn't care. Like, you are so old. Like, for me, no. Like, what are you doing? You're in an American movie theater and you're like asking a 15-year-old to go on a date with you, pretty much. Or what I think he was trying to do, and what it felt like was happening was he trying to lure me into the movie theater like a creepy guy in a van would with candy, you know, and kidnap me and steal me or whatever he's gonna do. Or maybe he was just gonna watch a movie with me. But either way, that is so weird. Like, no, I didn't look that old either. Like, it's not like I like looked way older than my age or something. Can you chill? Lay down. Lay down. Hank. Lay down. Thank you. So I don't know. It was just an extremely weird moment for me. Like, listening to him say that, and then like when I said no, he like looked at my phone and he's like, fine, and walked away and like went to the ledge where you could see down to the second story and just like started staring at people. And it looked like he was going to scout out his next teenage freaking girl victim that he wanted to lure into the movie theater. Like, you don't do that. I don't care if you just wanted to watch a movie with me. Like, it was so weird. He made me so uncomfortable. And like, what are you doing? That would literally be like my dad going up to a 15, 14-year-old girl and the first thing saying like, are you married? And then start flirting with them. Like, I'm not gonna marry you. Are you trying to be my sugar daddy? Like, what's going on here? So it was just really weird. And I don't know, I have one more story I'm going to tell you guys about when I felt like I was getting kidnapped. And so I'm on my school bus in like 6th or 7th grade. I was still in middle school, so either 6th or 7th grade. And every day when I walked home from the bus, like, I was terrified. I hated walking home from the school bus because I live on like a private road. So I had to walk up this road in the middle of nowhere by myself to my driveway every single day after school. And like I said before, when I was younger and this was still a thing then, like, I was scared of everyone. Like, I didn't like being alone. I didn't like the thought of not feeling safe. And when I was walking home on that road, I felt like the most vulnerable person in the world, and like anyone could kidnap me if they wanted to, whether it was like going to happen or not. Like, I just hated it. And so I would always have my phone with me, and I would always like either play on my phone, or I would even call my dad when I was walking home from the school bus all the time, just because like I wanted to talk to someone on the phone. And so this day I had forgotten my phone, and I was sitting on the bus and it was coming to my stop, and I was like, this is horrible. And so I looked behind out of the back of the bus to see all the cars, to see if any of them looked suspicious. And one did. The last one in line was this like van, and I couldn't really see it that well while I was on the bus, but then I got off and all the cars go by me. There's probably like 5 cars in front of this van, and then it comes to the van and he's at the end, and he drove so slow, literally like this slow past my road, and he was there, and I turned around and I was like, holy shit, why is this guy driving so slow? Please just drive by. And his van had no windows. It was like the typical rapist van kind of thing going on, you know? And I was not excited. I was not having it, and I just started to like walk faster and faster and faster, and he kept driving so slow until I was like halfway up my road. And like, it should take you 0.2 seconds to drive past a driveway. Like, it was not that wide. It didn't need to take him a minute, but it did. And then he just kept doing that, and he kept staring at me. And I don't know if I don't think he was gonna kidnap me in that moment. Like, that's not what I think. But he saw me get off the school bus. He knows I get off the school bus at this time every single day. And like, I think he wanted to see like what road I turned into. I don't know. But either way, he freaked me out for longer than just that point of time, because I was like, this guy's gonna come back. He knows exactly where to come. He knows exactly what time. He like, no. And so, but like, as I'm walking up, then this car turns down my road, or like goes to something. She was coming down my road, and he drove away. He just drove away. Normal speed, left. Why was that a thing? It was the scariest thing ever. And another time, there's 3 stories walking home from my school bus. I'm just gonna tell you guys, so there's 2 more. So one time I'm walking home from my school bus, and there's this car parked next to my mailboxes. My mailboxes are like right across from my driveway. So they're at the very end of where I have to walk, and they are across from my driveway. And there's this car parked there, and there's this person outside of the car smoking a cigarette, and someone inside of the car, and they were like a couple. It was probably they're like 30, and they're just sitting on my road. Now, on my road, there's probably about 12 houses, maybe 10, maybe 15. I don't know exactly, but there's not that many. And you know every single person that lives on your road when you live on like a road like mine. Like, we know all our neighbors. We know what they look like. We know what they drive. Like, I know when someone is on my road that doesn't live there. Okay? It's not just like, oh, it's probably my neighbor. No. And I knew that these people did not live on my road. And I had to walk all the way to like literally cross them. Like, I had to be right next to them to go down my own driveway. And so I call my dad, and I'm walking, and I'm just talking to him, and I'm like, I'm terrified. I don't want to walk past them. I don't want to walk past them. But I knew that I had to walk past them because I couldn't just stop on the road and like stare at them. But like, I didn't want to walk past them. So I just talked to my dad, and I kept talking to him, and just like, it was so horrible. I will never forget how like that gut feeling when you're just like, fuck this. And I'm sorry I just swore, but like, that's the best way I can describe it. And so the third time is that I was walking home from my school bus, and these people, they were like landscapers, it looked like, and there's 3 of them in their pickup truck, and they kept whistling at me and like yelling at me, and it was just awkward, and I didn't like it. But yeah, those are all the times where I've actually felt like really scared of another human being in my presence, or those kind of things. I can probably think of way more because I'm just a baby. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, and I love you all so much. And if you liked it, you should thumbs up this video, and you should comment down below. I just love to hear from you guys and love to get comments, and you should totally subscribe, because now I've got better quality, and I'm gonna do more story times coming for you, and I'm just excited. And I just made tons of kindness cards, and if you want a kindness card, I have a link to my video. I have a link to my Facebook, which you can message me on there, and I have a link to my website if you don't know what my kindness cards are, or if you want to learn more about them. So you should always check the description box, because there's tons of links. And I'm so excited to like film more and just like be into YouTube again, because life has really been stressful for me lately. But honestly, sitting down and filming this video reminds me why I love YouTube and why I love to just sit down and film videos, because I feel happy and I feel stress-free right now. So I'm really excited about my new camera, and I'm really excited to try to figure out how to get it on my computer and edit it so we have some good quality videos. And I'm sorry that the lighting continuously changed throughout this video. It just did, and I hope it wasn't horrible at any point, and I'm sorry that it touched my hair so much. So I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys will subscribe and watch my next video.